You're listening to Bodify Insider from Bodify Functional Fitness.
Muy buenas tardes, noches. Bienvenidos al podcast Bodify Insider, en el cual pues tenemos un gran programa que nos emociona porque va a haber un gran announcement, un anuncio que me emociona mucho porque es uno de los proyectos bebés en lo personal y de Bodify que me trae muchos recuerdos y muy buenas vibras. Y no solamente eso, también de una vez vamos a dar la bienvenida a uno de los coaches también más queridos, Pete. Vamos a dar la bienvenida a mi estimadísimo Dan Silva, que está por acá.
Coach Dan, what's up, my man?
What up, compadres? I miss that voice, dude. I miss that voice. I haven't heard that one in a while. Good to see you, Chuy. How's it going, brother?
Good, doing great. Missing you guys.
Good to see you, brother.
But
Pete, where are you at right now?
I am in Fort Lauderdale, man. I'm in my hotel room. I got my races tomorrow, so yeah, man. I'm excited. Last race of the year. It's been a long year, so I'm excited, man. I'm really gonna, just let it all hang out, go for it, and wherever the cards lay, that's where they lay, man. Hopefully good.
Practice what you preach and preach what you practice. Let's go, bro.
Y es justo lo que vamos a estar platicando mucho el día de hoy, que es la parte de hybrid, que ahorita estaba buscando una foto de cuando comenzó todo lo que, cuando comenzamos con DEKA. Ahorita por aquí la tengo que encontrar y se las voy a compartir. Pero fue por ahí que 2000 what? 2000.
It was right after COVID. I mean, DEKA started right in COVID, man. So 2021, when we got the call from Yancey, when we started hybrid, I think we were one of the first 5 in the nation, Chuy. I forget what number we were, but
yeah,
we were one of the first DEKA affiliates in the world, and look at it now. It's in the thousands of affiliates, so all over the world, in Europe and Mexico. When we were first talking about it, it was just nobody knew what this stuff was. HYROX was barely coming out. DEKA had just started. The events were tiny. I don't know if you remember that first one we went to, Dan, compared to what it is now. I mean, it's exploded on the scene, and that kind of brings us to, what we're announcing today and what we're super excited about. And so I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. You finding it, Chuy?
I'm looking for it. I know I have it.
I'm sure I have it too. I remember it was my Spartan coach. I had a Spartan coach back in the day, and it was Yancey Culp. He's the one that came up with one of the guys that came up with DEKA, and he used to coach me for Spartan. And so when he was starting it, he called us and asked if we'd be interested, and we had to buy a ton of equipment and all this stuff to get these classes going. And me and Chuy were talking about it, man. This is it's a risk and this, but it sounds fun. It sounds right up our alley, man. Like, I think we're going to love it. There we go. That was the first test group, right? First test group. Yeah. And then I think on our first, where did Dan go? Our first event, I think we had like 30 people, Chuy?
Like 30 people, and that was counting us as well.
Yeah, so it was probably like 20, and then like 10 coaches and members. So looking back at that, I mean, we made the right decision, man. Thank God, that we went through with it. It's been such a ride. It's been so much fun, and it brought us to where we are at today. And so after seeing our last event, and we have been talking about this for a while, like, hey, how do we improve this program? Because that's what we do. Bodify, we brought this to Laredo. We brought it to South Texas. We brought hybrid racing. Now, how do we innovate it? Every year we were always trying to get better. Me and Chuy would sit down and like, okay, what are we going to do this year? How are we going to make this better? How are we going to make our events better? How are we going to make our training better? what program are we gonna do this year? And we've grown 147 people at our event, a few weeks ago. It's freaking amazing. It was so much fun. There was vendors and sponsors and spectators. Man, 500-600 people probably walked through that place. So there he is. Here's Dan. So it got me thinking, and we had been talking about it for a while, like how we're going to improve it. So honestly, after the event, I just locked myself in a room, and let's focus. Let me work on a program that my coaches get really, really excited about coaching and doing this sort of stuff. And if I can do that and have them excited about a program that's going to make all our members better and get them to always be ready, then let me get on that. And so I just, like I said, I locked myself into my room. I started researching. I started programming. And, I've gone through a couple different versions before I brought it out to the coaches. And then I finally went over it with Tony and with Dan and the guys. And I think we hit a home run. I think we have something awesome planned for you. So just to announce it officially, I know it's already kind of leaked out a little bit, but we are starting, the Bodify Hybrid Athlete Program. All right. I'll share the logo with you, or I don't know if you have the logo.
Yeah, I have it.
Chuy?
Sí.
Chuy has it. The Bodify Hybrid Athlete Program. All right. So prior to this, we would always run a 6-week program prior to one of our events. But when we're planning 2026, there we go. So the Bodify Hybrid Athlete. So for 2026, man, we have like 6 events just of our own. We're doing our 3 DEKA events. We're doing 2 Deadly Dozen events. And then we're doing a Bodify event, our own event that we're working on. So that's 6 events. So I'm like, man, how do I make sure everybody's ready to compete? And I see all of this competitiveness in it. It's like you even see it right now with the damn stickers, man. Everybody's competitive, and it brings out this wonderful, beautiful competitiveness, and I'm a true believer in everybody needs a little bit of that. And so I programmed it. So we're going to, it's almost like I'm getting you ready for every race that's coming. So it starts base and then it peaks and then it comes down and it gets you ready nice and fresh to race. All right. So it's a design program to get you guys ready to race. That it's built for people that want to get good at hybrid racing. All right. It's very different than our Bodify Strong. And I love Bodify Strong. I think Bodify Strong is perfect for the person that wants to get stronger, feel good, move better, look great in the mirror, be healthy. Bodify Strong will do all of that for you. It's perfect for that. It's designed for that. It's a balance of science and fun, and community. I love that class. Okay. So, but what about when we have these events and I see my members want to get better and I see my coaches want to get better and we have the expertise, we've been doing this for years. We go to all of the events. I see all my guys and a lot of my members at the HYROX events, at the DEKA events. I think a couple of years ago, we took like 60 something people to Austin, to a DEKA event. This past year was 40 something, it's at Spartan Race. We travel and I know my people want to get better. So that's what this program is about. That's what differentiates it from Strong. It is designed to make you better at hybrid racing.
Okay, and a little bit of context for people that probably they haven't been at Bodify. Strong, it's the main program that you're gonna be muscle, you're gonna get strong. You're gonna get build your conditioning. But the hybrid programs that we have offered in the past, like DEKA programs, like the previous hybrid training as well, it was a 6-week program. Now, from what I understand, Pete, it's going to be a 8-week program, right?
Well, it's year round.
It's
That's the
year-round.
beauty of this program. It's year round. I'm designing it to be for every race that we have. Okay, so I don't want it to get it too, crazy, but it's designed to start, peak, come down, and get you ready for each race that we have. It's designed so you're never not ready to race. That's my tagline is we're always ready. We're always ready. If I tell you, Chuy, or I tell Dan, like, hey, we got a race next week. All right, let's go. We're ready. That's what I want my members to experience. I want you to be that fit, that ready, that mentally strong.
It's like
You're
having
on your
a SEAL team.
yeah. We're press a button, we show up. We're there to save the day. We're always ready to compete, to race. We're on our recovery. We're mentally strong. We're fast. That's what this program is about. That's what I'm building here. That's what my coaches are building is, I put the program together, but they're putting it into place. We're all on the same page. We all want this. We all want our members to flourish, so, that's what I really want. But let's go into hybrid racing. What is hybrid racing? I think it's the perfect blend, and I want you to chime in, Dan, and and Chuy too, because you guys know it. But for me, it's like the perfect blend of strength and conditioning and running. There is that aspect of running in there too. And think of it is training to be like really a complete athlete, because you have to be good at a little bit of everything. And what comes with that, you get super fit. You get super fit in this just as a byproduct. It's a lot of fun. It gets that competitive spirit going, and you get really, really fit and conditioned.
Yes. Dan?
Dan, you got anything to add on what hybrid training, your experience, what you think about it?
As adults, we have our regular jobs that we do either 9 to 5 or whatever job you might have, mornings or nights. But to be able to experience hybrid competitions, whether your intentions are to compete or to complete the race, it gives you those butterflies in your stomach, no matter what event you're joining. As confident and ready as you are, those butterflies, they make you want more, and they make you want more. And after your first race, you do another race and another race. And I think with this class, what we're going to do is get people in the mindset of, okay, these are my times for these races. How can we get you better at those times? Whether your thought process is podium or whether your thought process is, I want to get better at these times. It's one thing to complete the race, but it's another thing to be like, okay, let's compete. And that takes proper programming, not just the Monday, Wednesday, and maybe Thursday, but 6 days of we're going to go through strength, we're going to go through running, we're going to teach you conditioning, we're going to get efficient at all the movements. And it's not hundreds of movements. You got DEKA with 10, you got HYROX with 8, and you got the Deadly Dozen with 12. And we're damn good at all of them. So how is it that we can get even better? We practice together and get efficient together. And I think that's where this class is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
One,
Go ahead.
One thing that I also love about this class is, and that I experienced while I was coaching this, that also we had some people that were getting ready for either the Border Patrol Academy,
Yes.
for CBP, or for Police Academy. And this program, it was just like the perfect storm for them to actually get them to those running times, to those amount of push-ups, to those strength and all the things that they needed, because hybrid, it combines, I think, a lot of conditioning, strength, and it also works a lot on your on your mental strength as well. I think like
Absolutely.
being on the pain cave and training with a group of people that they have the same purpose and the same energy, and then the being like all the friends that you make in class, like just
Community.
it was like every time I would finish a class and I would see the members like high-fiving each other, fist bumping everyone, motivating each other. That is just like so amazing. And it just feels you as a coach, like to be there and love that, to see that, and get more people in and get them into that crowd. But also I think like the members, like having that camaraderie and supporting each other, either you're the fastest or you're the slowest. I think that's also like something amazing that the class has for everyone. And let me add someone else.
There he is.
What's up?
And now we're
Sorry,
four.
I was in the line with Crystal. She was working on my own stuff.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's
I-
I
I've been
love the
listening to
team
what you guys are
aspect of
saying.
that. What's that?
I've been listening to what you guys are saying. So
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
chime
I
in a
mean,
little
on
bit.
that Chewy, I mean, just it turns into a team, and that's what I'm hoping for this too. HYROX and DEKA, they've exploded, all over the world. We all know it, but if you don't know, it's almost like it's such real world movements. It's nothing crazy, they're just simple movements, so that brings a safety aspect to it. It brings a real world, like you're getting good at things that you need in your life. What's a lunge? What's a deadlift? What's all of these movements are important, and then you're going to get really efficient at them. You're going to get in really great condition, so it's almost getting you better for real life. And that's the beauty, I think, of where they got it right on this hybrid racing is simple, it's simple movements, fun movements, great events, and it gets you in really, really good condition.
Yeah,
And
on that, Pedro. Sorry, Chu, before you
no,
go,
no, go.
there's always like a comparison of CrossFit and HYROX, and like it's one of the biggest brands. Which one's more popular, and a lot of people kind of saying which one's better and whatever. I think the comparison, there is no comparison. Is just that CrossFit is its own community, and that the reason it's popular is because of the methods, right? But since HYROX is more doable, like you said, it's more doable, so that's why it's getting more popular. It's more doable to the general public versus CrossFit is a lot of powerlifting when it comes to like power clean, squats, snatches, and all that. It's just a little bit harder. So I just wanted to say like HYROX, DEKA, Delhi doesn't. The reason it's popular is because anybody can do it, and you train until you get your best time, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, CrossFit's great if you know what you're doing. It's just it takes so long to get technically skilled to be very good at CrossFit. It takes so long, and that's the beauty of what I think HYROX and DEKA got right is they made the movement simple enough to where you can get really good at it in not that long of a time. And now your athletic ability and your competitiveness and your want to, really start setting you apart. But yeah, nothing against CrossFit, but it just, you need a good coach. It takes a while to get good at those skills for
And
sure.
not only a good coach, I think also like the one of the advantages that the Bodify has, and that's something that I miss, is equipment. Like you guys have everything, all the freaking toys.
Got all the
Having
toys.
like sleds, having the turf, having tanks, having rams, having like the sizes of medicine balls, having like skiers, the assault runners, like, and
Got
knowledge,
all
like,
we got all the toys for
and
sure.
not only equipment, but like we are passionate about hybrid racing, about Spartan racing, about fitness, and that is something that you can ask any of the coaches, and we'll be like freaking excited about like talking about whatever is your question about hybrid, about Spartan, about workouts, everything. So I think not because obviously I love this place, but it is the right place. Like if and I will love to invite a lot of people that I see them maybe training in big box gyms, and I
Right.
see the freaking talent they have, but they're missing technique. They're missing like being efficient. And I see like, and I think like, what if those guys go and train with us, or what if those guys could get better at their skier, at their rower, at their running? Like
Yeah.
the potential is there. It's just like, just get with the right people.
Yeah, I think me and Dan talked about it the other day. And I think this is what sets us apart too, is not only are we passionate about it, but we know how to coach it. You know, when people come to our events and you see that they're talented and they're athletic and they love it, but their technique's off, and you know, and like, man, if they would come to our class, like, God, they would be really, really good, you know. Or you see somebody screaming at them, you know, and it's like just almost putting them down. And it's like, man, you know, I don't think people like to get coached that way. You know, it's just, we do it right, you know, and I trust my coaches to coach right. They live it, they do it, talk from experience. You know, you're right. We talk about this all day. You know, I've been talking about this shit all day, literally all day. You know, probably for the last 2 weeks, every day.
We were texting at
I
5
love it.
a.m. today. You were talking about
Yeah.
freaking hybrid range.
We were texting at 5 a.m. before I was going to the airport. Yeah, you know, we live it. And that's, you know, I mean, when I brought it out to the guys, like, you know, there was some true excitement there. They came and worked out with me on a Sunday morning, you know, and it's like everybody got shit to do on Sunday morning, you know, but that's the passion that they all have for this sport, and I think this program and what they want for our members. So I kind of want to break down, I don't want to go into a ton of detail, but I kind of want to get you guys excited on how it's going to work. You know, I think Dan kind of mentioned it. It is a 6-day-a-week program. All right. So it's Monday through Saturday. We're going to have one class in the morning, one class in the evenings. We have a hard cap, guys. So if you're interested, sign up. We have a hard cap. So first come, first serve. And hopefully, eventually, we can open up more classes for you guys. But we have one in the morning, one in the evening, Monday through Friday. And then on Saturdays, we have one class on Saturdays as well. Weekdays, Monday through Friday, it's a 60-minute class, so 1 hour. And then on Saturdays, it's a 75-minute class. And I'll tell you why in a little bit. So on Monday, we're doing like speed and power work. On Tuesdays, we're doing like station mastery. On Wednesdays, we're doing strength and building the engine. On Thursdays, we're doing tempo and running conditioning. So we're going to get out there and we're going to run, guys. We're making this shit happen. On Friday, we're doing volume days, whether that's a DEKA or a HYROX or a deadly movements, but we're really getting into the volume. And then on Saturdays, you know, every Saturday is going to be a competitive day. We're going to learn how to compete. We're going to learn how to race. We're going to learn the mental aspect of that too. You know, not only are we training you physically, but there's going to be time in this program to where we're teaching, and it's almost, we're going to school, you know, and coach is going to teach you something you don't know, or something that he noticed or she noticed during class that you could get better at. How are you feeling? What do you need to work on? Let's improve. Like truly, like this is a program to get you better. And I'm, you know, so that's how it kind of breaks down. We're playing with all the toys, you know, like Chuy said, we got them all, you know, we got more coming, Chuy. They talked me into buying more shit. So,
Pobrecito.
I know, man. It's, you know, I just ordered another bike yesterday. So, I hadn't even told Tony that. So he's probably going to be happy with that one. So, you know, that's during the week. Now, I mentioned it's an 8-week program. It works out that way. It could change depending on when the races are, but just the way it breaks down on your first couple of weeks, week 1 and week 2, we're working about foundation stuff. So everybody needs to relearn the basics, whether you're a beginner or whether you're an elite athlete. I don't want to scare anybody off. This program is for beginners as well as elite athletes. Okay. That's the beauty of Bodify. And that's what Bodify will never lose this is the ability to modify. Okay. It's in our fucking name. All right. I'll get you right now, Chuy. It's in our name, you know, body modify, you know, it's the Bodify. So this program is not like DHS. This program is built for a beginner, you know, because the coach can modify down and can modify up. And we'll get you there at your pace, at your time. All right. You're going to push and it's going to be difficult and you're going to get uncomfortable, but you're going to get results. So that's the beauty of it. So everybody starts at the foundation. Then week 3 and week 4, we start adding volume. We start developing your stations. Week 5 and week 6, now we're sharpening our skills. We're really getting into that speed work. And then in week 7 and week 8, we're starting our taper and we're getting ready for race execution. You're going to learn how to race. Okay. A lot of stuff that we do in DHS, we're going to bring over here and we're going to teach you how to race, teach you how to visualize it, how to prepare, how to treat that week. You know, it's a skill. And I think a lot of people are going to learn a lot of things on what they've probably been doing wrong, some new tactics, and how they can get better. All right, Chuy.
Well, I love that the program is going all in, because it used to be a 3-day a week program, and I would say like and till this day I would say the same to anyone. Like if you come to every single class, I guarantee you're gonna see improvement in your fitness. Like that is something that I would love about this program as well. Like I would see someone maybe that haven't worked out in maybe months, weeks, and then they join the program. They struggle a little bit at the beginning, like anyone else. But by the end of the program, they get cocky. I could have done better. I can push heavier or something like that. No, but like or they start like looking into races and everything, and they just get involved in all this. So that is something that I can see happening as well with this amazing now six times a week, building a bigger community, and then like you get in the full benefit. Now that Bodify is planning to have also a huge calendar like locally to have a hybrid racing going on in town. That is going to be fun. It's going to keep you busy. It's going to keep you accountable. It's going to keep you in shape. It's going to keep you ready. So I'm excited for you guys.
Yeah, it gives them goals. It gives them goals to shoot for. You know, we got our 6 events, and then you got HYROX got 2 events in Texas. You know,
which talking about 6 events and holding you accountable. I also want to remember and congratulate Dan because he did an amazing thing with the DEKA triple trifecta. What was it, Dan?
It's not formally out, but it's called the DEKA-fecta.
DEKA-fecta.
Yeah.
That was insane, man. It took you where? To Colorado?
Austin, Corpus, Laredo. And I think that was all of them. Yeah, that was good.
Austin too. You did
Austin
the ultra.
DEKA Fit. So for sure, for that one, you have to travel out of state to get the DEKA-fecta. You have to, because you got to do the DEKA Fit and with the ruck, and then you got to do the DEKA Ultra, which I'm still blurry about that one. that was an experience.
Me, you, and Tony are all blurry about that one.
Yeah, and then you got to do DEKA Fit Solo and DEKA Fit Team. So for sure, you're traveling out of state. But if you coordinate and plan it, like it can be done. So I personally texted Yancey like, "Hey, bro, it's done."
Put my name somewhere, man. I earned it. Yeah.
And then
how many races did you do?
It was DEKA Strong Solo, DEKA Strong Teams, DEKA Strong Ruck. Then it was DEKA Fit Ultra, DEKA Fit Solo, DEKA Fit Teams, DEKA Ruck Strong, DEKA Ruck Mile, DEKA Ruck Fit, DEKA Atlas, which was also blurry. And then there was a DEKA Relay that we did in Laredo too. So,
yeah. Dude. Yeah, it was amazing, man. Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much. I'm happy. I'm proud of that.
That's
but that goes back to like the experience. Like, this is my passion, bro. like set us up. We're here to coach, and let's get it. Let's get people to think like they can do so much, and that's just DEKA. There's still HYROX teams,
Deadly
HYROX
Dawson.
relays. Like, yeah, there's so much opportunity for events, not necessarily in Laredo, but ours are here, and there's just open events everywhere. Make a trip out of it, dude. It's so much opportunity out there.
Absolutely. You know, it's and I just don't want people to, you know, I want everybody can do this. You know, we didn't start off like this, you know, like this sport is not that old. You know, you know, we've grown with it, you know, but there's always that start date. You know, this is your start date. You're coming at a perfect time. You know, this program has never existed. It's here now, you know. So starting Monday, it starts Monday, guys, you know, and whatever package you have with Bodify, you're more than welcome to try out these classes. Again, I'm not going to get into all the details because we could be here forever, but starting Monday, this program starts. So make sure you guys are asking front desk, ask the coaches, ask me, and sign up, get into those classes. Because like I said, there's a hard cap, and we're open to opening new classes, but you know, let's get there.
And it's open for non-members as well, right?
Absolutely. You know, non-members are welcome to come try it out, and then and hopefully you love it. I think you will. And yeah, start signing up, guys. It's really it's great. Who is this for? It's for runners who want to be strong. It's for lifters who want conditioning. It's for people who want a physical and mental transformation, and anybody that loves a challenge. You know, that's what hybrid is. You know, it's a mix of everything to make you a complete athlete. Right, Tone?
That's exactly what it is, man. Exactly. You got the whole definition of it.
I
Hybrid
saw you.
athlete.
I saw the little
Yeah.
smirk as I said it. I saw you
Yeah,
smiling. It was like he's
because,
proud of that
man,
sentence right there.
that conversation we were having the other day is when we started Bodify with a Spartan mentality, and now we're taking it to the next level with the hybrid racing and hybrid training. And then one thing I don't want you to understate, you talked about the program, but there's one thing that Bodify does well. We're gonna put it out there. We're gonna do it right. And there's so much science behind it, behind this program. I just want to mention that this is stuff that we all do. This is stuff that Dan does, Pete, Chuy. This is stuff that we train, that is incorporated into the program. And it's not something that, oh, okay, you guys do that, and then we're gonna go do our own program anyway. No, this is for anybody that really, really wants to get better. It's honestly, I was looking at it, man, like this is some stuff that I do, and it's same thing as you guys, man. That got me prepared for HYROX, that got me prepared for DEKA Ultra. Uh, it's a well-designed plan. I have high hopes for it, and I know, I mean, all the coaches are excited. I know all the members are gonna feel that excitement as well.
And I know you haven't mentioned anything like this, but I'm sure you guys gonna do something like a workshop for like events, for technique, for relays, for teams, like
For
all
sure.
that.
You know again, we could sit here and talk forever, you know, we could talk all night, but you know, once we get everybody signed up, you know, we're going to have a workshop, and what you can expect from us, what we can expect from you guys as athletes, that we're all pushing in the same direction, because it's beautiful when a coach and an athlete, their mission is the same. You know, I think that's a coach can really, really coach if he's got buy-in from the members, that from the athletes, that they're going to put in the work. You know, they want to get better. They want to be a hybrid racer. Then you can really, really coach them and get them to buy into the technique, and get them to do their runs, and to get them to do all the things that are going to be necessary for them to be the complete athlete. Because, you know, none of this stuff is easy. It's fun, it's great, but you still got to put in the work, you know? So I think as the coach, when you can see that, it makes coaching a whole lot more fun, and you get a lot more out of it. So definitely, you know, we'll probably have something in person and virtual to get everybody on the same page before we start the official program. So again, I come back to it, guys. There's limited spots. Make sure you're signing up. There is going to be a separate program for this. So this is the Bodify Hybrid Athlete Program. It's very different than the Platinum Plus. So just get all that information with front desk, and they can explain all of that stuff to you. And if you have any questions, you can always just message me or one of the coaches, and we'll be happy to help you guys out.
I think of on one hand, I have 3 fingers up, and you're going to get the accountability, you're going to get the support, and you're going to get the guidance. And that's in the perspective of the coach doing what they're going to do. But as what you come to class for, this is my favorite because I just added one. I had 2, but Pete said 2 words that I was like, oh, I got to add that. You're going to get that healthy pressure. And that adds bubbles in your stomach, those little butterflies, like, oh, snap. Yes, that healthy pressure is going to be there. You're going to get the challenging fun where stuff will not be easy, but you will learn how to get better at it. And then the last part is race execution. So those 3 things: healthy pressure, challenging fun, and race execution. Going already, taking events with the authority of, I'm ready. No matter what the time is, you are prepared. And the reason you're prepared is because you take these classes, period.
For sure.
Do you guys already have like a calendar for next year?
For the races?
Yeah.
The only one we haven't scheduled yet is the Bodify one. We're finalizing what we want to do with that, because we want it to be freaking amazing, you know. So that one's taking some planning. We got another surprise coming, but I don't want to let the cat out of the bag on that one, happening later on in the year as well, that I've been working on for, well, me and Chuy were working on it for a long time. So I think that's going to come into a fruition here pretty soon. So anyways, you know, we got a lot on the docket. We got tons of races. You know, that's, like I said, not even including DEKA Austin, HYROX Dallas, HYROX Houston, which the tickets are going on sale soon. So make sure everybody's on the lookout for that. If anybody gets some codes, share so we can all get in. So yeah, I mean, again, I come back to it. The whole point of this thing, we're always fucking ready. You're always ready to race. You're always ready to compete. I'll come back to that every time. I'm going to put a big old sign outside. We're ready. We're ready, coach. That's what I want to hear by the end of this class. So just backtracking a little bit for you members, I see some questions coming in, and we have trial classes. So no matter what package you're in, whatever program you're in, if you're from a different gym and you want to come try it out for the rest of December, come on in. You know, it's open to everybody. And then officially in January, you're going to have to, this will be something separate. So you will either decide whether you're going to stay doing the regular Bodify Strong, the FYF class, all of that stuff, or you're going to transition into the Bodify Hybrid Athlete Program. And just to tell you why, this is a complete program, guys. Just like Bodify Strong is a complete program. And if you follow Bodify Strong the way you're supposed to, and you do your part on the nutrition aspect of it and the recovery part, you'll get the results that you guaranteed, 100%. Guaranteed. You'll get your results if you're doing your part. The same thing can be said for the Bodify Hybrid Athlete Program. You follow the program 6 days a week. Okay. If I could throw in that 7th one, you guys probably would want me to, but I was like, no, they got to rest. Coach, Tone would get mad. Tone would get mad at me. So
No,
you would have shot that one down. So I was like, okay, they need 1 day rest. So Sundays, you guys are resting on Sundays. All right. Or mobility day, Tone. Mobility day.
active recovery.
There you go. All right. So I don't want you guys flip-flopping around. You know, I want you guys to get the full benefit of the program. And that's why we're doing it this way. It is to get you better. The whole purpose of the class, to get you better at hybrid racing, to become a hybrid racer, and I guarantee you're going to be the fittest person you've ever seen. You're going to be a machine by the time this ends. So, but we don't have to make that decision until January. So come try it out, see what you think. And again, I know you guys are going to have a lot of questions. We couldn't go over everything today. But ask front desk, ask your questions, send them in the chat. You can message me, and we'll be happy to give you all the details on everything.
Dan kicking it off on Monday evening, right? Becca kicking it off at 5 a.m. Monday.
Becca 5 a.m. and Dan in the evenings. Yeah, I think Dan's got the evenings Monday through Thursday. I got Saturday. I got this Saturday. So competition day, I'll be there. We can go through some of these questions here. Can you switch from your current membership program to strong to hybrid? Yes, there'll be a way to switch. Rick, yeah, it'll be its own program, Caro, so they'll give you the details on all that.
Mm-hmm.
But just sign up, guys. Sign up. Make sure you get a spot either in the morning, in the evening. And like I said, you don't have to make these decisions until January. So come try it out. See what you think. I'm sure it's going to be good. All right. Because being surrounded by Chuy, saludos, Tocayo. You got a lot of good stuff. Well, thank you, guys. Tom, what you got? Oh, there you go. Hybrid racing gives you real-life applicable fitness that will make you a better, healthier person. Thanks, Corey. Long time no hear, man. Glad you're listening.
Así es.
Speaking of Jason, if you're watching, man, I'm so proud of you, dude. I never knew that story that you shared in the group. That's freaking awesome, bro. I'm so proud of you, man. That was great. Keep it up. You are motivating a bunch of people. That was awesome. I'm proud of you, man.
Excelente.
All right. Anything else? Tone, Dan.
Well,
I'll just go ahead.
I was thinking, as far as preparing for the class, how to come, bring a towel, bring some water, stay hydrated before class, expect the unexpected as far as there might be some surprises there. Surprises are good, though. That's how we grow out of it. Get some shoes that are comfortable if you don't have them already, because we're going to put in some work and it's going to be some freaking fun.
Don't be undernourished. No, what'd you have for breakfast? Water. You're gonna pass out. Out. You need those calories for this class.
Absolutely. Especially as we get into it, the intensity level is going to pick up, guys, and you are going to run. You are going to run. It's a fact. So
are we running today?
Yeah. So if you don't like running, hybrid racing is probably not for you. But come try it out. Make sure you're bringing running shoes.
You can do a DEKA Strong.
Yeah, I guess they could do DEKA Strong. But yes, we're all excited about it, and I'm pumped for Monday, man.
It's on.
Get it. Let's get ready.
Sure.
It's on.
Absolutely.
All right, you got a race on Saturday?
Me?
Or Sunday?
I got a race tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I got to go to bed, man. It's already
on Friday
8:30 over here. I'm an hour after you guys. I'm an hour later. So
you're in the future.
Yeah, I need to get in my routine. I need to eat dinner, and I need to get to bed, man. I got a race tomorrow.
You got DEKA Fit Worlds, right? This is DEKA Fit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, DEKA Fit. So 5K and the 10 stations. So fast and furious, man. As Tony would say, puro red line, puro red line.
Red zone training all the time. Monday through Friday, red zone.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, it's race day for me, man. So it's time for. But I'm excited. Last race of the year, man. So it's been a long year. It's been fun for sure.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable giving us an intentional time? Like something that you'd be proud of?
Absolutely. I think if I got under 37, I'd be very happy. You know,
Okay.
I've done it. I did a 39, but it was when I qualified with a 39, and I've done a 39 before, but it was the day after the ultra. So I know I kind of, I know I could probably throw down a 37 if I was fresh, because I wasn't really pushing it in those first two runs. And then that matters in DEKA Fit. So then once I loosened up, I kind of turned it on a bit. So I know I have more in me.
Yeah.
So I think I can pull a 37.
So
But,
technically you pulled off a 39, you said?
Yeah.
And that was your 6th DEKA Fit in 2 days?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, bro. You got it. Yeah.
I think I can. I think I can pull it off. I'd be happy with that, man. It's yeah, I'd be happy with that. So that's what I'm shooting for. That's what's in my head. Wherever that takes me, if that takes me to the podium, well, I'll be very happy about it. And if it doesn't, I'll still be happy about it, because these are not my A races. I just love competing, and if I could pull off a 37, I'd be very proud of myself.
And that's you competing on Friday. Who else? We have some other people representing Bodify at Worlds, no?
Yeah, man. We got Alexis and Marco, are racing the DEKA Strong Relay.
Okay.
Our teams. And then we got Pearl and Coach Charlie. They're doing también strong teams.
So we got 3 Bodify coaches with you.
Yeah.
And then 2 of our personal athletes from Bodify also.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Girls and
so
guys.
It's an achievement, man. And it's I think even Becca qualified. I think Coach Becca qualified too. She just couldn't make it. So again, experience. We know what we're doing. We have a passion for it, and it's an achievement, man. So it's, if you ever make a world championship, like, go. You never know when you're gonna make another one. Last year I missed it. I got a little injured last year, and it was here in Florida, and I had my ticket, and I couldn't come. So I was like, I don't care how I feel, man. I'm going, and whatever happens, happens, man, because you never know when you're gonna get these type of opportunities. And be proud of yourself, and try and push yourself, and give yourself big goals. People give themselves small little goals, and you'll never know what you can achieve. So tomorrow, fuck it, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Taking all your medications and then ready to go.
Before and pumpkin after. Gotta take care of this 51-year-old body, man.
You're gonna start stretching
Mom,
out.
You're gonna freak out my mom. I'm not taking a leave all the time, Mom.
Gotta get there early, get your 67-minute warm-up, get ready to go.
That I do. I don't fuck around with my warm-ups anymore. My warm-ups and my cool-downs are just as long as my workouts, man. And I don't care, because that's the definition of recovery at 51.
The roller on the calf.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Every day. Every day. He's working out upper body, starts rolling calves.
Yes, sir. All right, boys.
Okay, guys.
It's been a pleasure.
Awesome.
Thank you guys for joining.
Well, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Hey, don't forget,
Yes.
Houston HYROX tickets going on sale next week, just in time for this hybrid athlete program.
Yes, they go on sale the 9th, right? Or
The 9th?
think so.
The 9th. Oh, the early access.
Oh, yeah.
then-
So the 9th
and
and the 10th, I think, is early access. And then right after that, they'll go to the general public. So just be ready, guys, because we all know what happened in Dallas. So take the day off from work, whatever you need to do. Be on that computer and buy. That's it. Because if you've never been to a HYROX event, it's different. It's different, and you have to do one. So don't be scared. Just do it. We're going to get you ready. This program will have you guys ready to go race in Houston. So
What's the date for that one? That's March 16th or March?
I
22nd.
believe so. Let me
A ver, let
Just
me
so
see
we
if I
can
have
see
it
where.
here.
I wasn't sure on the date on that one.
Let me see. The
I think it's the 14th.
Are you sure?
March.
I don't know why I
Oh,
have
no. It's the
28.
27, 28,
Yeah.
29.
27,
27,
28
28,
of
29.
March.
Yeah.
That's Houston.
Yeah, and the DEKA mile, our DEKA mile is the week before.
Okay.
And Spartan Race Houston, it's the week before.
Yeah, March is race month.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Race month for sure.
Cool deal, man.
Yeah.
All right.
But yes, be on the lookout for those tickets.
So
And
Spartan
don't
is
wait.
immediately 1 week before HYROX.
Yeah.
That's the
And
one that
no,
Pete
it's
can't
before
make.
our DEKA. It's
DEKA.
Spartan, our DEKA mile, and then HYROX. Back to back.
That's
to
the
back.
one. That's the one that Pete's not going to go to. I just wanted to point that out.
I got a wedding, bro. Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in.
Pedro, there's no good luck. Get shit done.
Get it
You know
done, bro.
Absolutely. I'll get it
Yes,
done,
sir.
boys.
Get done.
I'm going to
And
give
have
it my
fun.
all, and I'll have fun. Absolutely. I'll call you guys tomorrow, let you know how I did. I know they're live streaming it. I know you guys work, though, but at 12:15, they're live streaming it. I'll put the link in case any of you guys want to cheer me on from afar. I'll be thinking about you guys. I'll be performing for you guys, and I'll do what I can, man.
Yes, sir.
Trying
Have
to have
fun.
fun with it. Yeah,
Have fun,
absolutely.
Pedro.
Thank
Gentlemen,
you, boys.
thank you so much. Chuy, good
Bye,
to see you,
guys.
brother.
Bye.
you
Thank
guys.
you, everybody, for watching.
This episode was produced by Bodify Functional Fitness.